Hey Gemini, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. In today's reading, I'm taking a look at the month of October 2025 for you, and I'm going to get really nosy, alright? I'm going to also divide your reading by two separate spreads. The first spread is going to talk about love and romance, and the second spread is going to be general messages. And in the general portion of the reading, Gemini, there are no restrictions. Whatever wants to come through, comes through. Whether it's career, money, friends and family messages, spiritual, personal development, love could be in there too, or all the above. It's whatever is going on in your life in October. I will have timestamps in the description box below the video if you're not looking for love messages and you just want the general portion, great. If you don't want the general portion, you just want the love messages, great. Timestamps below. Alright, just please keep an open mind, Gemini, that I do get pretty nosy in my readings. I don't hold back and I don't sugarcoat my messages, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Alright, so with that said, let's get into it. Alright, what do we have for Gemini today in love and romance? Who's all around them in October? Is there a soul contract? Is there a lesson to be learned? What's going on with Gemini in love this month? Two more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Gemmy Gems. Alright, so the person coming toward you with romantic interest in October, what will their feelings for you be? We have the Emperor, major for Aries. Their intentions with you this month. Page of Pentacles, that's Earth energy coming through. Their behavior and actions towards you in October. The Four of Wands. Whoa, some of you guys are married to each other. That's like giving marriage energy. But if not, we'll see what's going on here. But you got someone feeling very protective over you this month. How does Gemini feel about this person in October? The Devil. Major for Capricorn. The blockage. The Death card, major for Scorpio. And your potential outcome in love for October, the Sun, major for Leo. Nice. I love that outcome for you. I do. Your advice, Gemini? The Ace of Wands, that's fire showing up. And the overall energy influencing you the most in love this month, the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands as the overall energy talks about a lot of fun. It talks about a lot of texting, flirting, FaceTiming, social media messages, traveling, going to each other's homes. It's really a lot of fun energy. It's usually associated with Cupid's arrows, right? With the tornado being right behind this person with the Eight Wands, it could also suggest that maybe you feel like something's moving too fast in October, where you might feel like you just want to like pull back a little bit and make certain that this is something that's going to develop into something stable long term and not meant to be like something that comes in very addictive, very sexual, very passionate, and then faceplant, the crash, okay? Influencing this is the Queen of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So in October, Gemini, you and another person are really feeling very passionate about each other. There's a lot of flirting. There's a lot of just high energy. Okay, when you're dealing with someone with this much fire energy, you've got someone that's coming in very passionate, very ambitious, and very assertive. With the Devil as your feelings for this person, you may fear that this is sex only. Or you may fear that there's something else going on here that you might end up getting attached to and may not get what you initially want. Okay, so I'm going to start clarifying because you got someone here that's seeing a lot of value in you and is very protective over you, but you're worried that that protectiveness might end up translating into possessiveness, controlling, being controlling towards you, things like that. So let's see, because whoever they are, they do like you. They do like you a lot if you guys are not already married to each other. Now, with the Death card being in the blockage, that could talk about, you know, something not changing the way it may need to in order to give space for something good to mature. All right, so let's clarify the Emperor. Now, when the Emperor shows up as feelings, Gemini, that's someone that feels a desire to protect the relationship with you. It's someone that knows how to control their emotions. Why the Emperor? Why the Emperor, please? Why the Emperor? The Chariot. Now, the Chariot, which is Cancerian energy, talks about wanting to move forward when it comes up in someone's feelings position. This is someone that knows what they want and they want to pursue it. So in October, Gemini, it feels like someone is throwing a lot of energy your way because they feel like they already know what they want with you. And that might come in very fast in terms of what you're comfortable with, but it's because they know what they want. When someone meets somebody and feels it in their heart, well, this is my person, there's no need to dawdle and to hum and haw about, do I like this person? Should I not? No. When you meet someone that you feel aligns with you, there's just that internal feeling of go, take action towards it. This is the time. So someone's directing a lot of that energy your way, but because of the intensity, you may get a little nervous that this person might be love bombing you, and that once you give into the situation, by November, you'll feel like it crashes and you're left just wondering what happened. It all happened so quickly. Yeah, look at that, 5 of Wands on the bottom. It's like you want something to become stable. Clarify the Devil as Gemini's feelings for this person. Why the Devil? You're feeling a bit cautious. The Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini court card. So that's you. This is you turning on that brain of yours. You're ruled by Mercury, the planet that governs thoughts, communication, the ability to use discernment, the ability to see things in different, complex layers, so that way you can see what other people might overlook because they're not paying attention. You're someone very intelligent, Gemini. You can spot the nuance. You can spot when someone is just putting on a mask. So in October, you feel like you want to move cautiously with this person, but at the same time, you are open to talking to them. You are open to seeing where this could develop while also paying attention. It's like you're like, yeah, I see you. I'm going to give to this, but I see you. And then I see the Emperor on the bottom. Gemini. I mean, you're really intrigued by this person, but you're just not wanting to play dumb. Clarify Gemini's feelings for this person in October. The Queen of Cups. You have feelings for this person in October, Gemini, but you're letting the Queen of Swords, regardless of your gender, you're letting the Queen of Swords make all the decisions. Because you feel like if you allow the Queen of Cups to make all the decisions in the love connection, the Queen will be making decisions from one's heart. And because you're feeling a layer of caution with this person, you feel like you need to assign the Queen of Swords to be in charge of how things move forward. Maybe your heart got you into hot water before. Maybe your heart got you caught up in a third party, caught up in a sex-only situationship, and you're like, nope, I'm demoting you and putting you in the front center of the decisions for our love connection this month. And that's kind of what I'm getting off of you. We all have, the ability to code switch. All right, just think of when you're at your job, you've got a code switch. You go from customer service, Gemini, and then when you're home, you're chill, Gemini. You're not like customer service voice, things like that, to explain what code switching is. You're code switching throughout the month with this person. Some days you're allowing your heart to enjoy this relationship, and then other moments you're like, I got to pay attention to anything that could hurt me. So let's take a look at this person's intentions. We got the Page of Pentacles. Now the Page of Pentacles as intentions, that's the intent to start off slow and, stable if they sense that maybe they are coming in a little bit too quick. Clarify that Page of Pentacles. That's getting to know you, that's asking you a lot about your life. The Lovers card. Now the Lovers card, that's the Empress and the Emperor, and this person's already repeatedly showing up as the Emperor. This person intends to really get this to work out. This is someone that does not want to screw something up with you. This is somebody that's really made up their mind in October. Like for example, if you meet this person for the first time in October, maybe after the second date, they're gonna be like, I've got to pursue this with Gemini. I do. Now, if you already knew this person going into October and you guys already started off really quickly and passionately, and they are noticing that you're kind of scaling it back a little bit, they're going to also match your energy. Okay? This is someone that's got strong behavioral recognition. So you both are very smart people. All right, you both are very smart people. They can read a room and see when they're maybe coming on a little too strong and scale it back, because they're looking at you, Eight of Swords, Gemini energy, as looking uncertain about how to proceed moving forward. Ace of Cups right underneath that. I kind of like it. I kind of like this dynamic between the two of you. I'm really proud of you over here. Always trust that intuitive nudge to move cautiously if you feel like there is some reason behind it. But also know when to look at it deeper to see, are you driving with fear attached to you? Do you have any merit to associate this person with reason to be cautious? Or is it associated with a past experience? Why the Death card in the blockage for Gemini and love this month? The Page of Pentacles, and we got the Page of Pentacles as your person's intentions. For some of you in October, you may reject some of this person's attempts to reach out to you, attempts to make plans for a date with you. Not all of the attempts, but some of them. And those attempts might interfere with the transformation of the relationship. So it might kind of bite you in the butt a little bit. But if you feel it necessary to pull back and not give to it as fully, that's definitely your call. It's definitely your call, but it is going to slow down some progress. The World card, the Hierophant, and the Fool. Because the Hierophant to the World card, that's wanting to take something to the next level. The Hierophant talks about societal, you know, it's, how can I explain this? Like someone here, if you guys aren't married, this is someone that's actively looking to find someone to marry. Okay, they're ready for that type of commitment, and they are already showing it in the Four of Wands in their behavior. And if they feel like you have reservations about them, they will back off a little bit, but only for so long before they're like, you know what, if you feel this way, then maybe this isn't for us, right? This is someone that's got emotional intelligence to know when they're doing all the chasing and not getting anything back. So I respect both of you guys' play here. Clarify the Four of Wands as this person's behavior with Gemini this month. The Knight of Pentacles, cross-watcher, you're really winning some brownie points here. With the Knight of Pentacles clarifying the Four of Wands, it shows me that you've got someone in October, Gemini, that is paying attention to the signs that you're giving, and it's letting them move at your rate, at your pace. So if you guys are like running on a track field and they see you slowing down and hoofing and puffing, they're gonna slow down their running pace. So that way they don't outrun you and leave you feeling like it's some sort of competition. So it's telling me that this is somebody that does not need to rush, but they can get excited at times and feel motivated to go a little bit quicker than what someone's ready for. That's because they're excited, but they will slow down. The Knight of Pentacles is paying attention to the other person's body language, other person's needs, and showing compassion. Oops, sorry. The World card, the Hierophant, and the Fool again. Because at the end of the day, Gemini, this is someone that's really wanting to find the right partner, and they don't want to feel like they're strong-arming anyone to commit to them. They're like, hey, if this works, great. If not, then I wish you the best on your journey. I like it. That's telling me that this person's making decisions in regards to their love life without desperation, without codependency, not from a place of need. It's just they want you. They don't need you. They want you. Okay. Clarify the Sun as Gemini's potential outcome. This is you gaining clarity. This is a sudden realization. That's you seeing everything out in the open, no longer hidden by the moon. The King of Wands and the Moon. Look at that. And we have the Queen of Wands right here. The King and Queen of Wands are two people who are very passionate together. Together they can really create a really strong empire. They're very attractive. They're very charismatic. They walk in a room and they are that it couple. That's what you and this person could achieve together if you stay in alignment with each other. Okay? With the Sun and the Moon being in your potential outcome position, that's a nice balance. The moon and the sun balance each other out. That's giving temperance energy, where you guys can blend feelings together, blend ideas together, blend personalities together, and it works for you both. So I feel like what starts off as cautious energy, fear, turns into you feeling comfortable. Like because of this person's way that they're handling your pushback, I feel like makes you feel safe with them. The fact that they're not seeing you pushing back as a sign to just give up and be like, forget that shit. You know, Gemini's too much. Gemini's too challenging. Screw that. No, instead they show compassion and they match your energy and give you space to feel comfortable with them until you go from cautious to, you know what? I think this person is cool. And I feel like that's the way it should be. Clarify the Ace of Wands. So Gemini, it looks like in October, there could be a chance that you and another person really lock it in. Really lock it in together. And with the Wheel of Fortune being there, this could be saying that you and this person are fated to meet each other in order to create stability in your love life, because it's showing me a house right there. And homes to me represent stability, home and family, bringing people together to feel, you know, like a life is expanding inside of that home. The World card. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Now, for some of you who already know this person going into October, you're going into October just feeling like there's some nerves about whether someone's only in it for, you know, fun and not looking for anything long term. But if this is someone new, it looks like you're going to have some clarity before the month is over. Why the Ace of Wands? Eight of Swords and Temperance. With your advice being the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Eight of Swords and Temperance, if you feel confused about how something is starting with that Ace of Wands, take your time. Take your time and just be patient and go from there. Okay? If anyone's putting pressure on you to want to do something right away, then they don't trust what they're offering you is worth it. Think of being rushed to sign for a car at a car dealership. If they're putting pressure on you to sign for that vehicle, it's not a vehicle you would actually want if you had time to explore it out. Clarify the overall energy for Gemini. I'm going to get a couple more clarifiers on this connection. Actually, no, I'm going to pull some hidden messages instead. And then I'm going to move into the general portion of your reading. But if you resonate with any of this, or this sounds like something that you would do in a relationship, get ready, Gemini. This looks really good. You've got someone really special here. But definitely carry it through the way you want to. Never feel rushed. The King of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. That's a very grounding individual. Someone that comes in with that feeling of, all right, the time and energy I give to this situation feels like it's going to materialize into something stable for me. The King of Pentacles really knows how to allow people to feel like they can be relied upon. And that investing in the King of Pentacles is a smart decision because you're going to get what you put into it. Okay? The King of Pentacles is the type of person that you want to hire onto your job if you're hiring employees. The King of Pentacles really makes a really good partnership, a good friend. It's reliable. So let me pull some hidden messages for those of you who might be dealing with more complicated situations. Now, if you're going into October, Gemini, with limited to no communication with someone on your mind, I will pull that person's hidden feelings for you in a moment. You never showed up. Absent effort, emotionally unavailable, done trying. Some of you Geminis are going into the month of October feeling that way about another person. So meeting this person, you already got the stink from someone else who did not show up for you the way that you deserved. And that's why you're feeling it's in your best interest to assign the role of the Queen of Swords in the decisions that happens in October until you feel comfortable enough to let the more nurturing side of you come out. You just don't want to get played, and I don't blame you. This person's going to earn your trust is what it feels like. Can't move on, stuck loop, missing them, no closure. Yeah, for some of you Geminis, you're going into October feeling a lack of closure with someone that may have left you on red, ghosted you, just abandoned the connection. And that could be why you're having trouble accepting this other person into your life, because this person feels new. This person feels like either you're meeting them for the first time in October or you met them at the tail end of September going into the month while you're still kind of thinking about another one. Take it however it resonates. Don't force it. Don't force it. Trust your gut. It's rarely wrong. Yeah, Gemini, your gut is your map. It's your GPS. If it's saying stop, do not move forward towards this person, listen to it. And then see if that feeling is based off of fear or your true intuition. Usually the first gut response is the right response, and anything after that is us getting in our way and getting in our head and allowing fear to manifest itself. If you're questioning it, you already know the answer. Yeah. If you're questioning it, you already know the answer, Gemini. Regret. I wish this never happened. Yeah. Gemini. That explains why that devil energy was the first card out for you. If it does feel like you're going into October being like, oh man, how did I let that happen? I'm not going to do that again. Nope. No one's ever going to get away over me. No one's ever going to pull the wool over my eyes again. From now on, it's the Queen of Swords that's stepping in to call the shots. Queen of Swords is fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So I feel like you're leveling up, Gemini. I feel like when it comes to your love life, you're showing the universe you're not going to repeat lessons. You're not going to repeat the same thing over and over again. You're showing the universe, yeah, I understand the lesson. I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice. I'm ready for the next stage. Thank you. And that's when the universe is like, all right, Gemini is serious now. Gemini wants a respectful person, someone that's going to honor them and not base it off of attraction, things like that. So let's get the hidden message. Now for zodiac signs that came through this reading, Gemini, I have a lot of Aries coming through, but also a lot of Sagittarius and Leo. You may just be attracting a lot of fire energy because fire is your opposite. You are the opposite of Sagittarius. I also have Cancer energy. Gemini is here, Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, and Aquarius. But it really could be anybody. Now, if you're only staying for the love portion, please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl, Gemini. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below of every video that I publish on YouTube. Baddison, intuitivetarot.com. That's 2 Ds, not one for Baddison. And I just now recently introduced expedited services at a premium, and it's very limited stock. All right, I'm only allowing a certain amount each week. I think it's like 1 or 2. What else? Oh, and every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do go live with the All Signs Their Feelings free read. If you look in the description box below the video, Gemini, you'll see the most recent one I did. You click on that and you look for the Gemini timestamp and you get another look into your love life for the next 7 days, if you want. It hurts to see online that you've moved on with your life. I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. You've grown apart and we've moved on. I still have dreams about you and our happy times together. Our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours. All right, Gemmy Gem, on to your general portion of your reading. The timestamp is in the description box below the video, so you don't have to stay and watch me clean up. All right. What do we have for Gemini for October 2025? General messages for Gemini for October 2025. That's the same one. Okay. One secaroni. Oh my God, I just switched over to, what is it called? Brown sugar oat shaken espresso. Oh my Lanta. Really good. Welcome, Gemini, to your general portion of your reading. I'm going to pull a 12-card spread, see what's going on in your life for the entire month of October. All right, what do we have for Gemini this month? What do we have for Gemini this month, please? What do we have for Gemini this month, please? What's going on in Gemini's life for October 2025, whether money and career, friends and family, spiritual, personal development. What's going on? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this deck for my beautiful Gemmy Gems. All right, coming into the beginning of the month, we have the Moon, major for Pisces. Then we are entering the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And we have the Strength card, major for Leo. 7 of Cups, that's Scorpio energy. The Chariot, major for Cancer. The Hierophant, major for Taurus. The Emperor, major for Aries. Dang, a lot of major arcana energy, Gemini. This is a very big month for you. Page of Pentacles, I'm seeing some repeaters from the first read. Your advice. The 10 of Swords, there's something you need to release, Gemini, in order to make space for something new. And I got that same message, I think, for Taurus, if you are a cuspy. Your blockage this month. Page of Wands, that's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. And your theme this month, the 7 of Wands, Leo energy. The overall theme for your entire month, the Sun, major for Leo, influenced by the Hermit, Virgo energy, and Ace of Wands. Wow. Let me get this straight. We start off with the Moon for October, and the overall energy is the Sun. That's significant. That's telling me that entering the month of October, something remains hidden to you. You don't see it. The Moon only gives you a preview. Think of getting a notification on your cell phone where you get a little preview of an email. It's not until you click on the email that you read the entire contents of the letter. So they're showing me that at the start of October, Gemini, you're going to get a preview of what you're needing to investigate and to explore. And then towards the end of October, you're going to have an understanding of what's going on. And I think we got this for you for your love reading for the outcome. I could be wrong, but it's talking about balance of something, okay? Now, with the overall energy being influenced by the Hermit comes in when we're needing to withdraw our energy for a bit to reassess what's going on. Like there's something that's getting your attention in October, Gemini, that's leaving you feeling like, I need more info, I need more insight, I need to research this privately without anyone up my butt. And Virgo is ruled by Mercury, which is also your planet ruler. So you and Virgo kind of navigate through things similar, except Virgo adds a little bit of a splash of grounded energy towards it, where you might be someone that, how can I explain? You can get kind of bored with alone time, being alone with your thoughts, whereas Gemini or Virgo doesn't. So it's like you're trying to explore something in a different way while also using your smarts. All right, let's break it down. Some of you may be up for a very important position and you're uncertain about whether you're ready for that role. Whether that's you getting a promotion to a management position or you getting a chance to run your own business, you're being offered a chance to level up. And for others, this might be attached to another person in your life that's offering something and you've got some uncertainties about what they're offering you. Clarify the Moon. The 5 of Wands. Your first gut response with the Moon is to run. But that's when the Hermit is like, no, 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 no. We're not going to run for just the sake of running. We need to figure out if it's even in our interest to run or to stay where we're at. Okay? Because sometimes the Moon triggers fear in us. You know? The Ace of Pentacles. For some, this is a money opportunity where you're being given an opportunity to bring some financial stability in your life, but you may be scared about the responsibilities. Like, for example, Gemini, say you are being offered a position of management or to run an entire company, 7 of Cups here again, and you're thinking, am I even right for the job? Am I even going to be good for this? Will I end up embarrassing myself? Will I end up ruining my reputation? Am I an imposter? Does it belong to someone else? And for others, that Ace of Pentacles could be an offer for a commitment. Because the Ace of Pentacles can be someone offering, you know, a hand in stability in a relationship. Clarify that Seven of Cups. I'm seeing repeated sevens. Sevens could be very important for you. Clarify that Seven of Cups, please. The Moon. It just keeps on connecting to each other. You're scared of the unknown. So what you do best is you research. You get all the details you need to gather to help you make a decision with full confidence. And that's what I love about Geminis. You guys are the researchers. You and Virgos are the researchers. You don't do nothing without researching it in and out. Again, whether it's involving a person or a job opportunity. And then there's the King of Wands. Clarify the Emperor, please, for Gemini in October. The High Priestess and the Seven of Swords. This is you allowing your intuition to lead you, okay, to what is right or wrong. This is you just intuitively working through any parts of you that feels like there's deception, whether self-deception or deception from another. And that High Priestess energy is what's giving you everything that you need to make the right decisions. But sometimes we question our intuition and we start to trust information that is not within us. We trust outside sources, things like that. And then I see the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is highlighting a cycle coming to a close and a level up beginning. So Gemini, it feels like October is a big month for you to level up in many areas of your life where the old way of doing things, the old experiences, you have outgrown. You've outgrown. You've completed a lesson. You don't need to go through the same old anymore. So why compare the past to the present if the past is nothing, it has nothing to do with what's going on in the present? You know? Wow, I like it. There's something big here, but they're requiring you to let something no longer be in your space anymore. Clarify that Ten of Swords. Clarify that Ten of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles and the Justice card. Yeah, some sort of karmic lesson completed itself. You're done. You're done with something. And with the Judgment being right underneath that, if this was related to your career, you're answering to a higher calling, Gemini. You're answering to a higher calling. There's something you're meant to step into, and there may be some fear attached to it. And then there's the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is going to be your best source of support in this journey, because the Queen of Swords is the one that really digs deep into many layers of the situation to uncover the truth. So whatever decision you make, Gemini, you're going to make it with that sun highlighting over everything that you need to see. Because with your blockage being the Page of Wands, they're showing me two different paths for you to choose from. But in the blockage position, it's showing me that, you know, what should be an exciting opportunity, you've got some trepidation attached to it. Okay? Because the Page of Wands is exciting news. It's an exciting email. It's an exciting phone call. It's hearing about something that you want for yourself. But when it's in the blockage position, it's that energy of, but what if it doesn't work out? It never seems to work out in the past. And that's where they don't want you to compare yourself to what happened in the past, because you've already completed a karmic lesson and that part of your life is no longer needing to be revisited. So it wouldn't make sense to repeat similar experiences. You're ready for it. You're ready for it, Gemini. Ooh, 4 threes. Clarify that Page of Wands. And your theme is boundaries. By showcasing the right amount of boundaries early on, that's going to help you eliminate any room for unnecessary issues and problems in the future. Why the Page of Wands? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, the universe is rewarding you with something. It feels financial. It feels financial. This is your chance to step into a different position, Gemini. I'm strongly getting a leadership position for you. Whether you're feeling guided to run your own business, but you're a little nervous, or you're being offered a position at your own job where you're being given more responsibility because people see your potential and know that you're qualified. And it does feel like more income is coming your way, especially with that Ace of Pentacles right here. It feels like whatever this money opportunity is it has the ability to grow for you. It has the ability to grow for you. For some of you, that 5 of Wands could tell me that there's a lot of competition for whatever it is that you're really good at. But someone sees you as the best of the best, which is 6 of Wands energy. I'm very surprised I don't have the 6 of Wands card. But sometimes we get in our own way and think, oh man, there's everyone competing for this. They're all better than me. No, you would not be approached if other people were better than you. So get out of your head. Clarify that Chariot with the King of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is financial written all over this reading. It feels like I have a Gemini that is getting an opportunity to clear a path that's going to be aligning with a lot of potential opportunities that are going to grow with you long term. Like, look at this Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is sitting there looking really secure, really confident, very comfortable, and has put a lot of obstacles in its past with that mountain in the background. Because mountains represent the obstacles we have had to climb. And then I see the Lover's card. For some of you, this is a continuance of the first reading I did for you, where someone's really trying to offer something and you're just trying to make certain that this person's being sincere. Okay? Something feels like it's reaching some sort of turning point with that Wheel of Fortune, to where your luck is changing. You earned something, Gemini. You earned it. You followed your authentic truth. You didn't play small for other people. You didn't allow people to rush you or tell you what to do. You did what you wanted to do. But for some of you, this is not love related. This is you making a choice from the heart while also using your head, because the Lover's card is your major arcana. The Sun. And the 4 of Wands right underneath that. So with the Sun being the overall energy and the Sun being the final card for this reading before I pull your oracles, this is showing me that I have a Gemini that's really, really happy with what they're building for themselves. Some of you guys are working from home, 4 of Wands, the Sun. For others, you're finding your role in a company and feeling very supported by the people around you. For others, you're meeting someone who you may end up marrying. Okay? So let's pull the oracles. Awaken your power. You are more powerful than you realize. Awaken to your true strength and step into your potential. Yeah, look at that. You're not playing around, Gemini. Make peace with the past. You don't have to rewrite the story. Just stop fighting the chapter. Peace begins with acceptance. And that could be why that 10 of Swords is your advice position. Okay. It's time to see that you have the ability to live the life you've always wanted, and understand that the experiences that you went through beforehand was all just molding you into the badass that you need to be for this next chapter of your life. Clear entangled karma. Every relationship holds lessons. Break free from karmic ties that no longer serve your growth. One more. Face control issues. Trying to control others only limits your own freedom. Let go of the need for control and trust in the flow. Gemini, your reading, I like it. I like it from start to finish. It feels like this is a powerful month for you to be like, you know what? I know me. I will not silence my voice. I will use my head in regards to life decisions. I will not play small. And boom, you start to unlock a lot of different doors. Cultivating courage. So please only take what resonates, leave what doesn't, Gemini. It was an honor to read for you today. I'll check back with you in a few days for your weekly update. Till then, smile till your cheeks hurt, rock that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you later. Namaste.